Hello everybody, I'm harvestbirdy and welcome to Draconia. Well, my review for it anyway. This is a early access online role-playing game, multiplayer online role-playing game, there we go. And well, this game you play as dragons. Now I know what you're all gonna say, Harvest, that is not a dragon. You're right, this isn't a dragon, this is one of the non-draconian species in the game. This is the Griffin. So I thought I would start with this first, and every video I will review 2 of the species in the game. And yeah, we're going to start with the Griffin today. A very corvid looking Griffin, which I have to say is a rather unique look. Usually Griffins are depicted as being more eagle or hawk-like in appearance. I've never actually seen one that looks like a corvid, so I'm quite liking that. A very unique take, that's for sure. So I did try and make this look like a robin, since I am recording this in December, and I thought I'd try and make it look a little Christmassy. Don't know if I've done that great of a job, to be honest, but I tried, okay? Right, so what I'm going to do is review the attacks, the animations, and the flying for each of the species that are currently in the game. So at the moment we are resting, I think is the command for this. We're basically sitting down, and already not too bad. I would like the wings to be a bit more folded closer to the body. I think they're a bit too sort of awkwardly half folded in and half out. I like how we got a little idle animation though. We got the tail moving, you can actually see the character breathing, which is always a good thing to see. Yeah, not a bad pose. We look good. Wait, what about walking? Oh, okay, so you got to apparently press the button to come out of the rest pose. Alright then. Let's see, standing. Good stance. We're not stretched out with our legs or splayed out. So that's nice. See, can we see? Not bad. I think maybe a little fast on the gait for a walk, but yeah, it looks good. The back legs look good. The animation is pretty smooth. I mean, birds, especially corvids, have a bit of an awkward walk anyway, so I feel like the front legs might be reflecting that. They do have a bit of a stiffness to them. But yeah, it looks good. Everything's moving. It looks like it's got a good bit of a complete walking cycle there, so it doesn't look as if it's walking and stuttering and restarting again. So that's nice. What about running? Okay, yeah, that admittedly is not a good run. I feel like, number one, we're rather slow. I think maybe we should be a bit faster, but also that doesn't feel like a run. It feels more like a bunny hop, to be honest. Yeah, that doesn't really look good. The back end doesn't look right for a run at all, because the back end should be moving in a more feline-like manner at least. I feel like it looks almost like it's trying to jump off the ground rather than running. Not that great, and also it does seem a little jerky. I don't know if you can see that. It's not very smooth, so that's a little bit disappointing. The run can use some work, that's for sure. What about crouch? Oh, that's horrifying. Why am I inside the Griffin? Oh my god. Look at the head, it looks horrible. But, yeah, so I'm guessing this is a glitch or a bug they've not fixed yet, because we should not be inside our Griffin when we're crouching. Which is a pity, because it also means I can't actually review the crouch, because I can't see myself. Alright, let's try eating, see if our Griffin is hungry. We have got a little stat bar down at the bottom, but I can't tell if maybe we're hungry enough yet or not. Oh, harvest. I don't want to... Does that mean eat? Harvest? No, I don't think so. Small meat and a... Ooh, I picked up a stomach. Ooh. Why would you want that? Are there no other bits of meat around here? I've not explored or anything yet. I've literally just made this Robin Corvid character and jumped straight into the game. I do give it these feather attachments. Oh, come on, I am so slow. Oh, we've got a bit of carcass here. Maybe we can eat from this. That is really quite big. Oh, wow. Look at the size of it compared to us. Oh, this one says eat. Okay. Let's see what our eating animation is like. Can we see? Okay, so we have got an eating animation. It's just a bit of pecking. I would like maybe if maybe we would throw our head back to eat. Maybe throw a chunk of meat in the air and snap forward to grab it, perhaps. So it's not bad, but it definitely could be better. I definitely would like it to not just be sort of heck. I would like a bit more of a bit more of how a bird would eat. It doesn't really just peck and that's it. Birds usually will, some at least, will sort of grab the meat and then sort of almost like let it go and then snap it out of mid-air when they're trying to eat. And I don't feel like we're doing that. Especially corvids, that's how I've seen them eat. Oh, can we not turn on the spot? I seriously have to run inside it. Why am I even inside it? We got no object collision? What about this, these, sacks? I am recording this during their Christmas events, which is why we're seeing this. Okay, so we got collision on the treasure bag. Also, I can't see... Oh, but not on the tree, apparently. Oh my god. Oh no. Guys, I think I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm safe. Oh, just out of curiosity, what's in these? Anything? Oh, a whole bunch of items. Heart. Heart? Small meat, a tooth, lungs, and another stomach. I'll just... Oh wait, that's what I had. Gentinor. Yeah, I have no idea what you do with any of this stuff. But, seriously, I can't turn on the spot. What if I walk? Can I turn? Oh, that's a bit annoying. You can't turn on the spot. You gotta go through a, turning circle. Why? Surely turning on the spot should kind of be a thing now. Because that's gonna be a little frustrating if you're trying to navigate around. You gotta have to turn a turning circle like that. Especially something I would consider to be nimble, like a Griffin. Okay. Right, what else? I did make myself a little bullet point list here, otherwise I will just know I will forget something. So, right. Left mouse button is the attack, I believe. So let's see what we do. Oh, it's just a little peck. But that doesn't look very aggressive or attacky. Attacky, is that a word? But yeah, that doesn't really seem like the sort of thing I'd associate with an attack. That just seems more like of a, hey, look at me, pay attention. I would like maybe there was a bit more reach with the head and the neck for that attack. And I would like for it to be, personally, a bit faster maybe. So it looks a bit more threatening. Alright, what about right mouse button? Oh, so I'm guessing that's like a threat display? I thought maybe we might have clawed at something with our front limbs. But yeah, I think that's more of a threat display. Well, at least there's a sound that goes with it, so that's a good thing. Okay. What else is there? There are emotes, so I think there's meant to be emotes. I don't know if the Griffin has any. Can I remember the button? Nope, that's fly. Do that in a second. Ah, here we go. Oh, so no voice calls and... Alright, so there's nothing available for that. I did scroll through the Draconia Discord and I did find these work in progress clips they shared for emotes for the Griffin, such as a screech, and I think that's a new emote. There's also an emote for the clawing, but that was back in August, or it might be further. It was quite a few months ago and there's not been anything since, so I don't know if the Griffin is still being worked on or if it's been put on the back burner for the moment. Okay, so let's try the most important bit, I suppose, which is going to be the flying. Okay, not bad. Again, we got a good cycle. There's no obvious start and end of it. Our feet and legs are nicely tucked up. Can we hover? Oh, we can hover. There you go. Not a bad flapping animation. I think it looks a little stiff, personally. Also, personally, I think I would like the wings to be bigger. I feel like these wings would not carry this Griffin's weight. We're very undersized in terms of the wings. Also, just realised we've got 4 toes on the front and 4 on the back. I suppose that makes sense, because technically crows, which are a corvid, along with like ravens and jackdaws and magpies and jays, at least in the UK and Europe. I don't know about other countries if jays, for example, are also considered corvids. But they usually have 3 toes at the front and 1 at the back. No, wait, we got 5 toes. What am I talking about? So we got an additional digits. Because obviously we don't have 3 at the front and 1 at the back. So I guess they're trying to put a bit more of a mix between bird and feline in terms of that. So yeah, I think the wings could maybe do a bit more. I don't know why we're flying to the side as well. The camera's a bit offset for some reason. But I would like the wings to be a little less stiff. Birds usually flex the wings a little bit more when they fly. I'm not a sort of expert by any means. I'm just talking about what I've seen from videos and watching animals and birds in real life. Can we fly faster? Do we have like a flight sprint? No, we don't. Again, something I did see on the Draconia Discord was a flying sprint animation with the Griffin, but it looks like that also has not been implemented. Right, assuming we can just drink from any water source around here. Otherwise we're going to be drinking some salty water and make ourselves even more thirsty. What about diving? Can we dive? Oh, we can! Well, that's good. The wings tuck in, which is always good to see with a dive, because you want to make yourself as small and aerodynamic as possible when you're diving. Very nice. Oh, can we attack while we're flying as well? We can peck. I think he was trying to do that threaten or that display, but obviously it didn't quite work. Let's see if I do it now. So there is a little bit of it, not much. So the peck animation is the same. Yeah, the threat animation looks off, but I think it's still trying to do the animation from when we're standing, but because it's flying, it's cancelling it out. By the looks of it, the Griffin definitely needs a bit of work, that's for sure. Right, so I'm going to try and land. Emphasis on the try. Well, I tried and I failed. Oh my god, why am I exploding blood? Well, the idea was I was going to try and land nice and gently. But I suppose a crash landing is better than nothing at all. Well, what's that saying? Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. And I'm still walking, so I must be okay. Right. Let's see about drinking. Do we have a drink animation? Oh, we do. It's not bad. Beak looks like it opens ever so slightly, but I can't tell if it opens fully when we drink. Let's try again. No. I think the beak is closed, which is a bit odd, considering we're supposed to be having a drink. And again, I'll expect to see the head throw back a little bit more when we're drinking, because birds can't suck like we can when we drink. They have to sort of get water in their beak and then tip their head back to let the water go down into their throat to swallow. So I would like to have seen that a bit more in the animation. But the rest of it looks good. We bend down, we got our tail sort of tip wagging in the air. What else should we do quickly? Oh, let's see if we can swim. Since we're near some water, let's give it a go. I assume we're swimming? Yeah, I think we are, even though it kind of looks like it's a modified walking cycle. No sprint underwater. I mean, it works. It's kind of a... Yeah, it does kind of look like a walk cycle that's just been extended out a bit more. So obviously the feet are curling back more. We're extending our back legs more than we were when we were walking. So there definitely again looks like there is a swim animation. But I would like the wings to be more folded in. Or maybe even flapping a bit to help with the swimming perhaps. Okay, let's get out of here because I don't know if we have an oxygen meter. I don't think so. But I'm pretty sure our poor Corvin is not going to want to be swimming around. Come on, out you come. Oh, it is a bit slow again. I would like if we had a way to be a bit faster. Okay, so I believe that is everything for the Griffin. So not a bad start. Obviously got a few little nitpicks here and there. But for our first creature, not bad, must be said. So I'm going to go into the menu so you can see the character creator. Oh, I am doing this in single player at the moment, because if I go into multiplayer, you will see that... Come on. Come on. Thank you. You will see that unfortunately all but one server is empty. I think the most I saw this, when I briefly had a look was 9 online. So I don't know if it's because while I'm recording this everyone's at school and at work so no one's online, or if unfortunately there is just no one playing the game. I don't know. So I'm just going to stick with doing single player. It's also because I don't want to have to worry about other players potentially attacking me. So yeah, this is the Griffin you just saw me playing as. Yes, I did call it Robin because it's supposed to look like a robin. Now, for this you do get some preview poses. So here's just a standing pose. There's also a flying as well, which I just realised is kind of handy for seeing how it looks. So yeah, do get a couple of poses to Griffin, not many. Arr, say ah. Anyway, yes, so I'm just gonna go through and make sure. Nope, there's no patterns for the Griffin. This is just your generic pattern. You can change the colours of different parts of the body, and what I do like, if I hover over a colour, you can see it actually highlights which part of the body you are changing, which I think is really actually a nice touch, because usually I find with character creators they don't always show you what parts of the body you're changing. In my experience, I usually have to change something to like be a bright red colour to try and figure out what part I'm altering. So I like that this has actually been made to highlight to you the different areas you are going to be changing the colour of. So yeah, I think that's something a lot more character creators in games should do, because it really is quite handy. And if I just let's pick that, this is the color choice thing, so you can make it any color you want. You can put in the code for a color if maybe you've got a color picker program like Photoshop and you don't want to be sitting there adjusting everything. You can just slap the color in you want and be done. So that's the one part of the character creator. This second part, which I don't know if these different sections have names, but I call this the body parts bit, because if I go here, okay, maybe not. If I go here, there you go, you can see you can add additional body parts. For example, these rather weird looking ears. I don't know if they're meant to be cat ears. I'm assuming they are, but they don't look much like cat ears, let's be honest. We've also got a tail attachment and wings. So the wings is just those long feathers. You can find a bird in real life that has these feather attachments on the wing. I don't know what it's called, but they must have taken inspiration from that, which is a plus, because hey, why not take inspiration from creatures in real life? There's also 2 tails, no, 3. So you got this stumpy. Oh, hang on, let me move the camera so you can see it a little better. There you go. So you got this little stumpy bobtail, no tail, or you can have a more generic cat-looking tail. And the one I had, oops, come on, there you go, which has got the feathers on the end. So annoyingly, the character creator does change the colours back to default if you change a body part, which is a little frustrating. I hope that's something they're going to change in the future. I don't know if that's going to be something they're going to do or not. This section has nothing, but I believe it's meant to be like an armor section or an additional customization section, I believe, and that part's blank too. Also, oh yeah, you can add titles. I don't really know what these are for, but yeah, there's quite a few bunches of them. I didn't bother myself, I just called it Robin. Right, so we've seen the Griffin, and the other species I'm going to do today is going to be, yeah, a little sneak peek of everything there. This one, which is the Drake. And apparently I start without a tail. What is that about? Why do I have no tail? Did someone bite it off? Okay, do we have any poses? Oh, yes we do. Hang on. Bear with. Alright, so we've got another standing pose. And a sort of open mouth crouch pose. Okay. That's all we got, unfortunately. Do we have any patterns? Nope. got an eye pattern, but I don't know if we can see properly. Oh, there we are. So we got cross pupils, a crescent slit, a more ungulate looking one like a sheep or a horse, cat eye, and round. Whoa. Oh, I guess if somebody would look like a cataract. I'm assuming it's meant to be pupilless. Right, so those are the eyes. I'm just going to stick to generic one at the moment. Right, do we have any attachments we can add? Oh, there we go. So I'm assuming that's the scale armor. Alright, do we have anything else? Teeth. I don't have any teeth, are you kidding me? What sort of dragon am I with no teeth? There we go. Oh, why would I want greyish teeth? Can I lighten those up a bit, please? Hang on. Open your mouth. There you go. Come on. There we are. That's a bit more teethy coloured. I'm not going to go into changing the colours because I literally will just sit here for hours trying to do that. Alright, we got a tongue attachment. Again, why do I not have a tongue to start with? Back. Alright, more sort of scaly armour. It's almost like a tortoise in a way, isn't it? With the additional armour on it. The arms. Right, it's got some armour on the back. Claws. So you can have no claws. Come on, you got to give this poor thing some weaponry. No teeth, no claws. This thing will get slaughtered out there. Oh, the tail is an additional attachment. That seems a little strange. Shouldn't I just have a tail straight off the bat? Because that just looks wrong. That just looks so wrong without a tail. Right. Oh, nothing there and... Okay, nothing there. So, that's the customization for the Drake. Not much. I'm going to get this to try and randomise a name for me. Virgil. Come on, give me something a bit more out there than that. Nightbill. Ray Chaser. Deathtail. Wirith. Let's stick with that. Okay, so let's go in the game and see what the Drake is like. So this is, I believe, currently the only flightless dragon in the game. Drakes are dragons that have no wings, the poor things. So I'm not gonna assume we can fly, unfortunately. We're gonna be a ground pounder, I guess. Alright, here we are. Here's our little Drake. Right, let's just get into the sunshine a bit so we can see you. There we go. Also, what is our head doing when we're running? You see that the head's... Oh, it stopped doing it now, but at the moment it looked... The head was doing this weird back and forth. Look there, it's doing it again. What is up with our head? I think the head would look a bit better if it was more static. It seems a bit wobbly, like we've broken our neck and it's just sort of flopping around everywhere. Other than that, that's a pretty good running animation. Also, is that a canary singing? That sounds like a canary. Right, crouch. Ooh, we're resting on our forelimbs there. Are we going to walk on them? No, we don't, okay. Yep, again, looking pretty good. We've got our head down. We've tucked ourselves as close to the ground as we can. Right, now for a walk. Good walk animation. I do like how our body is tipping side to side. Again, that gives us sort of an impression of weight shifting as we move, which is always something good to see. Yeah, everything's looking good so far. Right, let's head over to that piece of meat and see our eating animation. Again, that head is driving me mad. It just looks so weird. I don't know if it's because of the angle of the mouth, but our head should be more in line with our back when we run. I don't know why it's going off to the right-hand side like that. That could do with being corrected. Alright, time for some breakfast. Or lunch, or dinner. Whatever time you're watching this, take your pick. Okay. That's pretty good. I like how we're using our forelimbs to sort of grab onto the meat and pull against it. Nice. Also, this has that sort of head throwing back, which I would like to see a bit more of the Griffin as well. Obviously, our movements are a bit more stiff. I'm presuming they're trying to take into account for the turtle-like shell we got on our back. That's a pretty good eating animation. Again, we can't turn on the spot. I'm assuming that's a thing we're going to see with all of the dragons. A little unfortunate. So I really would like to see us being able to turn on the spot rather than having these turning circles. I'm not going to try and run down to the water because that's just going to take forever if we're running along on the ground. What about our resting? How do we look? Okay, for some reason I won't sit down. Oh, there we go. Oh, so we kind of sit a bit like a dog. That's cute. I don't know. Is it because of the ground? Hang on. Is it because of the ground I'm sitting on is a little uneven, or is that how we look when we sit? The ground's not really flat around here. That's a bit annoying. I don't know if you can see, but our legs aren't... The back of our legs aren't touching the ground. Oh, hang on, I know. There is a photo mode in this, which I saw on the controls, so... how do I do this? Ah, there we go. So can you see how our ankle here is not touching the ground? That should be down on the ground when we're sitting. Because it kind of seems like even though we're sitting, we're resting on our feet, when really we should be resting our weight on this entire part of the limb. Also, did we have our front leg lifted up just then? Yeah, we do. I don't like that. I prefer if that was staying down on the ground, because it makes us look lame. Like we've hurt our left paw or left talon. I'm not sure what you would call it with a dragon, but I would like to see that stay down on the ground rather than being picked up like that. Right, what about our biting and our attacking? Oh, wait, that wasn't a bite. Did I spit out flame? Oh, we do. Okay. I actually wasn't expecting that, so we sort of just do a little flame spit then. Alright, what about right mouse button? Whoa. Was that like a little fire explosion? What's happening there? Hang on. I'm not sure what's going on there. I've got to wait for it to recharge. Is the flame coming out from our body, or are we spitting it and jumping in the air at the same time? It's actually coming out from our body. How the hell does that work? Why, Reef? Please, explain. I mean, it's certainly unexpected, that's for sure. Okay then. Definitely a unique attack, that's for sure. Not sure how that would work against another player. Or, another dragon creature. I'm assuming there must be some creature around here somewhere. But yeah, so I wasn't expecting that. I don't think there's much else I can do at the moment, unfortunately. So, oh, yes, I nearly forgot. I did, again, go through the Draconia Discord, and it does appear like this is going to be an old model. They are in the process of redoing it, and the new model really does look quite a bit more terrifying than this one. The spikes on the back are a lot more prominent and dangerous looking. I don't know when that new Drake model is coming, unfortunately. Because, again, I did have to go a little far back through the Discord to find it. I think that announcement was quite a while ago. I can't remember the top of my head. So, they are working on a new model. I don't know if they're going to do new animations for it as well. I'm assuming they will. So, that's something to look forward to in the future. Yeah, that will be all for the moment. I'm not used to doing these videos. I'm sure you can tell, especially if you've watched my channel for a long time. So I do apologise if they're not, if they don't seem very structured or organised. But yeah, that will be all for today's videos. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you will all join me for the next video, where I will be reviewing 2 more dragon species in Draconia. But until then, take care everyone.